y'all, it is Paula with Hillbilly Orchids. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend. Excuse me. I am. I'm still here. Like we said, this weather and stuff is really changing. And we had a rather warm November, which was nice. It was kind of nice. But then now, we've kind of changed back to cold again. So it's like I kind of get adjusted to that, and then it changes again. And like I'm I'm all stuffy today and all just, kind of a mess. This weather's not doing me any favors. So I'm sure you all are having similar issues, of course, because we're all in this same boats of different weathers and whatnot. Boy, this speciosa is so speciosa. I did it again. Tetraspis cerulean is so pretty, so pretty. I can't wait to get my phals all out together, and like all these Hoyas are going to go on a separate wall, so I can't wait to kind of bust this shelving unit up a little bit, and so you can really see everything. It was okay when everybody was kind of smaller. Now everybody's growing, so it makes a huge difference. And then now, of course, with all the phals spiking, everybody spiking. I mean, like here again, this little girl, she's got two. See that one right there, and then one right behind her. They're all everywhere. Like, just everybody is spiking, which is amazing. That's what you want to happen. It's that time of year. I'm looking around on the Schillerianas and stuff. I mean, everybody. I'm just waiting to see. Pretty much every time I got a phal out to water it, it had a spike. It was just absolutely amazing. So I know we talked about the phals the other day. We did a little Phalaenopsis talk. Well, we're going to do a little Phalaenopsis part 2 talk. How's that sound? It's a little easier to come over here on this side and see some of the phals and everything. The Summer Rose Blue Star it's going over, so it's pretty well done. Haven't noticed any spikes on the Bronze Maidens. I do have 2, but there's the other 2 Tetraspis ceruleas open on this side. So pretty, so pretty. Her spikes just go out though, like it's crazy. And sadly, Pink Bellina, she's done. She's over with. So, but there was a few questions raised from the number 1 phal talk. So I thought, let's do a number 2 phal talk. So this is second part, Phalaenopsis talk. I don't see any on Odorion right there, but she'll probably be coming along. She's a good one that usually doesn't leave me hanging. Yeah, just really cool. Everybody's spiking. I love it. This is that time of year. But Michael McCarthy had said, well, if you're only going to feed 5, 12, 26, what is going to be your source of calcium? That was a really good question. Okay, but here is why I can do that. I use dolomite lime in all of my pots. So that is an extra source of calcium and magnesium. And when I flush my pots, I flush with CalMag. So you see, I have other means of calcium for these guys. So I'm not, and plus the 5 part of the 5, 12, 26 is still calcium nitrate. So I still have that in there. All I'm doing is I'm just lowering it from the 20, because see, when you mix the 15 and the 1500 with the 5, 12, 26, you add that 5 on from the 5, so it's really 20. So I'm not feeding that high now. That's all I'm doing. I'm just lowering the amount of nitrogen that these guys are getting. It's not like I'm cutting it out. There's still calcium nitrate in that. So it's not like I'm completely losing my calcium. Plus, like I said, I do use dolomite lime in my pots, and so that's always around them. And it is easier to use the dolomite lime with the, because I use bark and moss, so it does work out a little bit easier like that. So yeah, that kind of answered that question. Now, pretty much so, that's what I'm going to do, and that's why I can do it. Now, I mean, if you don't do dolomite lime, then you might not want to do that. This is just, and you don't even have to do what I'm doing if you don't want to. That's, entirely up to you. This is just what I'm going to try with my guys for this time around and see how things pan out with them. My phals need... Stupid fire whistle. Sorry, guys. Hang on. Hey, y'all. My channel is sponsored by the Orchid Supply Store. It is literally your one-stop shop for anything and everything you could possibly need orchid related. They have pots, they have media, they even sell orchids. Use my name, code Hillbilly, in the code section for a 12% viewers discount. They also do free shipping in the US. So go check them out, y'all. I apologize for that. Nothing I can do about it. So anyways, what I'm striving for is that in the wild, if you see Phalaenopsis, you see more than one plant. So you see them with keikis and such, and you see them in clumps, just like you would other plants. And they have more than 4 leaves. So that's what I'm striving for. I'm striving for, I want more than 4 leaves on my plants. So I want them to start stacking their leaves, and I want better spikes on them. So that's the reason that I'm doing this. I'm changing things up a little bit with my phals just to, see what happens. And like when me and Rick was talking, that's why I'm going to do a phal wall, so that all of my Phalaenopsis are going to be in one area. So that way, when you do it by genus like that, you can kind of see a little bit more of like who needs more water, who needs less water, who needs more light, who needs less light. You can get a better indication when you have them kind of separated up by genuses. That way, it does show you, like, because they're not all the same. They're not. They might be novelty phals, they might be moth phals, but they're not the same. They all have different genetic makeups, so they're not the same. And they require, even though they're a Phalaenopsis, they do require a little bit of different things sometimes. And, so that's kind of what I'm doing. I want to see if I can start stacking some leaves on these guys. And I don't want to senesce leaves to save a plant. I want to have a plant that's full of leaves. That's what my goal is. Because that's what, that's the best way. I want my phals to thrive, not just survive. Because when they're sacrificing a leaf to grow a top leaf, that's just maintaining a plant. That's not growing one to its best potential. That's just letting it survive. So I want to do a little bit better by my phals in that aspect. Does that make sense? So basically, that's what I'm doing, and I wanted to explain that a little better about the calcium. They're getting the calcium nitrate, just not going to be as high. The 5-12-26 is calcium nitrate, so they're getting some calcium, just not as much as they would. But I do supplement calcium other ways. So I hope all of that makes sense to y'all. But if it don't, please leave messages in the comments. I would be glad to answer them for you. And basically, I think that's it. So Yeah, that's it for the foul talk number 2. So if you could, please give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. If you could share it, that would be awesome. If you could give me a super thanks, that would be great. It will go towards my Hoya wall and my foul wall. So I said I'm going to separate them up. So yeah, and with that said, I appreciate each and every one of you beautiful, wonderful people stopping by and hanging out with me. And bye for now, y'all. Till we meet again.